Hello everybody and welcome back to the third and final part of the Combo Masters Set 1 Every Card in the Set video series. I don't know what we're calling it yet, but if you guys have not seen part 1 or part 2, we will make sure to put that in the upper right corner and also in the description for you guys. Today we will be going over the last two types of cards. We're doing a double whammy today. Reflexes and items. As you can see here, reflexes are purple and they have a unique ability to be played face down in your chain and activated by when your opponent does something in the chain. For example, Heart Healthy here reads, when your opponent heals due to a card ability, such as like Sad Doggo, Happy Doggo, Happy Worm, those types of cards, use this card, which means flipping it over, and you gain 5 health along with them. With that being said, let's get into the rest of the reflexes. Heart Healthy is the only common reflex in the game. That will be changing in set 2 for sure, as we're trying to make a little bit more reflexes in that set. Next up we have Fallen Corn, which is uncommon. It's hard to tell in the video, but the border is there. We're gonna try and make the uncommons a little more recognizable in this set. I know that's a pretty common complaint with the card layout, so we'll see where that goes. This is Fallen Corn. Laser Pointer, which is actually really useful. Also an uncommon. Meteor, the inspiration for reflex cards in the first place. When your opponent plays an attack card to their chain, that card goes to the discard pile instead of their chain. Take 2 damage, and this does not apply to item cards, so only in the chain. Just some clarification. And our final uncommon reflex and our final reflex. We don't have a rare reflex in this set. Also trying to change that in set 2. And for surprise stab, you reveal this card when your opponent taps their chain. Your opponent cannot tap until their next turn. So it gives you an extra turn to plan against whatever your opponent is trying to accomplish. And now moving on to the final kind of card in Combo Masters, it is the item cards, which are recognizable by their blue border on the bottom, and they are played outside of your chain. You can only have one of them in play at a time, but they do have helpful overarching effects. For example, this health potion is heal 2 at the start of each of your turns. This card is discarded when you've healed 8 damage from its effect. Extra arm here. Very good punch card, or yes, punch card, or a melee card in general, but it's got punch in it. Comfy Doggo, the last doggo for set 1. Recycling Bin, which is a very helpful item. Once per turn, you may shuffle 1 card from your hand into your deck and then draw a different card. Wall of Fire. Combo Meter. Crab Sword, which is a helpful crab card. All crab attacks get +2 damage, so that would count Crab Roddy Master, and Crab Cannon, for example. And now we are onto the uncommon. The border did turn out really nice on the uncommons for items because of the light blue color, so that's helpful. Pumpkin Sword, it gives +2 damage to all of your melee attack cards, and it lasts for 4 turns. Ghost Bowman, who was originally an attack, we made him an item to nerf him a little bit, but his enter ability is you take 3 damage, and your opponent can't play action cards while this card is in play for 3 turns. So that is a big holdup. It's a couch holding a corn dog. He heals 1 health for every card you draw. Discard this card after 4 turns. Shooting Star, which gives you an extra card on your turn. So you can draw up to 3 cards while still being able to play 2. Spiky Balloon. Blob Invasion, Hallucination, and we're on to the rare items already. Okay, so this is Crab's, so this is Knife Sword. He is one of 2 rare item cards. He gives 1 knife card in your chain times 2 damage, and all non-knife weapon type attacks get plus 2 damage. And when you end this turn, and when you end your chain, this card is also discarded. He has 4 weapon type attacks or requirements, but that's not too much of a big deal because you can still do a ton with this card. So this is a very good knife support. And the final card of set 1 of Combo Masters, and the second item that is a rare, is none other than Super Spud. He negates 8 damage dealt to you by your opponent, so he is a giant meat shield that can help. I really like how his colors turned out with the red and blue outline matching his colors, and overall I think he just turned out really nicely for the final card in the set. Now, of course, if you've seen our most recent videos, you know that alt arts are a thing. These are alternate artworks that take the place of the turn breakdown cards, which I don't have any in front of me right now, but I can put one on screen if needed. And they are just alternate art versions of some of the favorite cards from set 1. Now, there are 3 alternate art cards to collect in the boosters. Every single one of the starter decks / tournament decks come with 1 alternate art that is unique to the deck. For example, there's Destroyer of Cities, which has the Gargantuan Worm alternate art, the King of Blobs, which has the King Blob alternate art, and the guest artist card for the Knockout Tournament deck that has a blue Flame Punch alternate art card. But in the packs, there are 3 that you can collect. And starting with Knife Toss, this is the original, and this is the alternate art version. Has a s'mores theme, still does the same effect, but has a nice see-through. You can see it with a gold star. It is an alternate art. Still the same exact card, but has a little extra flair to it. You can show off your collection. The second alternate art card is of Honey Bear, and this is my personal favorite alt art from the packs. All 3 are fantastic, but if I had to pull one, I would want to pull this one. It is the Honey Bear Chef alt art. He is chilling, he's eating a bee, and he has a nice gold background. I thought it turned out really nicely. It made him look a little bit hollow foil, even though the game crafter does not do hollows at the moment. I think he still turned out fantastic. And the art is done by Maz. I did the original, but I think he really made the alternate art look really cool. And for our final alternate art of set 1, there's no alternate art for an item card, which is unfortunate, but we made sure to get the other 3 with this Reflex of Meteor card. Here is the original, and here is the alternate art version. Little meme face. We got Bruh, we got XT, we got 420. Art is done by Cool Kid. Overall, I think it's really cool. And with that concludes this 3-part series. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at every single card. I know we hadn't shown off every single card on the channel yet, so I just wanted to make sure you guys have access to every single card if you need to look back on it. And with that, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and join our Discord. We show off a lot of new stuff every day. So if you want some insider action on Combo Masters Set 2, that is the place to be. If you want to get your hands for a chance to get one of these alternate arts, which I am holding the normal meteor. There we go. If you want a chance to, get one of these cards, they are available on the Game Crafter right now. Hope you get lucky. Share your polls if you get any. We will make sure to watch the video if you make a video, and like the post if you post it, and tag us. And with that, You guys have a good one, and combo on.